Troy Meyer returned for his second game on Jeopardy! He won $27,600. Ken Jennings' instruction was, "Welcome everyone to Jeopardy! What a week it has been for us here on the Alex Trebek stage. We've had big wagers, big wins, and 4 new champions. In yesterday's game, we once again had all 3 players with 5-digit scores heading into Final Jeopardy! But at the end, it was Troy Meyer pulling off an emotional win and paying tribute to his late mother who passed away recently, with whom he shared a big love of Jeopardy! The last 2 categories form the phrase safe and sound. Aura's son, also called a sound, features 2 big ports on the Danish side, Copenhagen, and this one's similar to Shakespeare fans. The answer was Elsinore. I had a look at which Shakespeare play had a character named Elsinore. Turns out it was Hamlet. Mark's anecdote was playing Jeopardy to apply for grad school. Ken asked, "Now Mark, when most people apply to grad school, they write an essay. You, I understand, did not." Mark answered, "Yeah, so instead of a traditional written essay, they allow for what was called a personal expression piece of content. And so what I did was actually film myself playing Jeopardy against myself while also playing Alex Trebek." Ken asked, "How did you do against yourself?" "I won," Mark answered. Then Mark added that he ended up withdrawing from the application. Eric's anecdote was that he's from Houston and his daughter was born in London. She was raised in London until she was 7. One of my best friends in college was also born in England. Troy was told by Lady Gaga that he has great style when he wore a cardigan and shorts. I wonder how Colleen, who was blessed by Gaga, who played last year, would feel about this. Mark got the first daily double. He made it a true daily double, got it right, and went to $9,200. Troy ended the first round winning $7,400. Eric was in third place at $2,000, and Mark was in lead at $10,000. One of the categories was American Lit. I wonder if this will ask about stuff I read from my American literature class that also had the friend that was born in London, or in England. I'm already mixing up with anecdotes. Turns out it did. Her poem, Daddy, with its Nazi imagery, dramatizes the oppression she felt. Her actual dad was a non-Nazi entomologist, who was Sylvia Plath. And they share a birthday. Troy got the first daily double in Double Jeopardy. He wagered $5,000, and the answer asked about Cormac McCarthy, who came up in the first game of the Tournament of Champions semifinals. Loosely based on historical events, this 1985 Cormac McCarthy novel is subtitled The Evening Redness in the West. What is Blood Meridian? That took him at $15,200. Cormac McCarthy's The Road was the answer in the first semifinal game of the Tournament of Champions. A Tulane historian says the Go Cup was invented on this New Orleans street in the heart of the French Quarter. Sounds right. The answer was Bourbon Street. Bourbon came up on Ender Heath's 4th game. This French phrase, literally like this, like that, is used to mean so-so. Maybe it's because I learned French a lot throughout 2021, and mostly because of Duolingo. I knew it was comme ci comme ça, which I'm surprised none of them knew. This 2-word compound is the main component of both limestone and coral reefs. The answer was calcium carbonate. Meanwhile, the coral reefs was the answer on the Final Jeopardy round in Amy Schneider's 40th game. He got both daily doubles. Troy got the second daily double in Double Jeopardy, wagered $1,000, got it right, and went to $30,600. Eric got in Double Jeopardy winning $7,600. Mark was in second place at $10,400, and Troy was in the lead at $33,400, another runaway. $33,400 is the highest score going to the Final Jeopardy since Chris Panula's 20th game when he scored $35,900. The Final Jeopardy category was television. The question was, Mike Post combined the sound of a slamming jail door, an anvil, and 100 men stomping on a floor for this series that debuted in 1990. As soon as I saw slamming jail door, I knew it was Law & Order. The answer was Law & Order. It's the iconic Jun Jun sound that begins every scene on Law & Order. I don't know how you phoneticize that. Mark and Troy answered correctly. Troy wagered $1,600, taking his final score to $35,000, and is at a 2-day total of $62,600, a little under Ray Lalonde's 2-day total. And as always, thank you for watching.